On the Dutchie 2.0 Cannabis Operating System Reimagined, let's welcome to the stage Mr. Alex Hales, Vice President of Dutchie. Thank you, Alex.
All right. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, everyone, for having us up here. My name's Alex Hales. I'm the head of product here at Dutchie, and I'm very excited to talk to you about everything that we've been up to with this new Dutchie 2.0 release. Some of the features and products are going to be available to you as a retailer to just help you run a more successful and profitable business here in the cannabis space. You know, you're all familiar with our point of sale product, with our e-commerce product. With this new release, we're making CRM data a first-class citizen inside of the Dutchie product and are releasing a new simplified, streamlined marketing and loyalty solution that is integrated into every aspect of your retail operations and your customer shopping experience, whether it's online or in store. And unlocking the power of that data is the cornerstone of everything that we're doing with this new release. We have been building over the last 6 months a new personalization engine that is integrated into every aspect of shopping here in the cannabis space, whether it's online or in store. And it's the first time in the cannabis industry that we're able to offer a truly one-to-one personalized set of recommendations across that shopping experience. So when the bud tender standing in front, when the customer is standing in front of your bud tender in the store, right, or shopping online, the recommendations that are being presented are tailored to who they are as an individual. And the product that we've been building is optimizing for 2 core constraints. What is the item that this consumer is most likely to buy at the highest possible price point that that individual is willing to pay? There's a price efficiency curve that exists in the space, and our ability to maximize it in each and every one of those interactions is what allows us to drive more business outcomes at a retail level. And we're now integrating loyalty into each of those shopping experiences so that you're able to realize those larger basket sizes, you're able to retain those customers at a higher rate, right, and get the retail benefits that come from being able to offer those rewards and discounts. At its core, Dutchie has always been about retail excellence, though. Operational efficiency is where we got our start, and we continue to make a lot of big strides with this new release and being able to bring that value to your operators so that they're managing the store in a more and more efficient way each and every day. So whether that's with our new inventory audit features, where we've seen customers reduce their inventory count times by 50%, our new global discount wizard, which is a TurboTax style experience, a much simpler way of creating and managing discounts through the back office, which is also eliminating discount stacking so that you can see where that logic overlaps and you might be over discounting to a customer in a way that you didn't really intend, or with our new Reporting 2.0 suite, which is powered by Snowflake and allows you to see and access years worth of data in less than 1 second. Being able to bring all this together into the back office so that you're operating a more efficient business is the other piece of our 2.0 release and something that we're very excited about. I'm going to spend the rest of the time here going a little bit deeper on loyalty and marketing, on our new e-commerce solution and how that all manifests in the in-store shopping experience. And what you'll see is some status symbols for each of the features that I talk about. So what you'll notice is that the overwhelming majority, call it 90% of the features that I'm about to talk about, if you're a Dutchie customer, they're live and available for you to take advantage of today. And so when we think about loyalty, the product that we have available for you is a simple loyalty solution that allows you to build a point-based reward system that has flexible logic for how those points are accrued and redeemed across all channels. Your consumers are then able to see that loyalty balance inside in the in-store experience directly to the bud tender through the register, but then also integrated into the e-commerce shopping experience. So that as your customers are shopping and building that cart, right, they understand the discounts that they're going to be able to apply at checkout, and you can hit them with those cart topper upsells to increase that basket size just a few more dollars and continue to maximize each and every one of those digital interactions. We've then built a flexible segmentation tool that allows you to build custom segments directly in the back office, and it has a lot of complexity in terms of the types of logic that you can build into it. I'll show you a demo of it here in a minute, but you're able to look at attributes about who the person is, how they shop, the products that they use, and build sort of stacking pieces of information so that you can target your customers with a level of accuracy and precision that you're just not able to with any other tool in the space because of the data that you're directly tapping into through our back office. And then all of those segments are made directly available inside of our new campaign tool. We're unlocking the power of the latest LLM technology so that your marketing managers are able to create emails more simply, so that you're able to correct grammatical mistakes, right, and move through your workflows a lot more effectively, and then target those same customer segments that you defined in the back office before across multiple channels. It's email today, it's SMS in January, right, and it's push notifications next as we roll out our new branded mobile application. This product will be available in January, and what it has is all of the features that you expect and get today on our e-commerce solution in a native mobile application. As your customers download it, it unlocks that push notification channel so that you're able to then target them with tailored content directly on their phone. And you're able to launch this with your own branding and customization into an app store with one click, and you don't need to write a single line of code, work with third-party developers to be able to get that product up and out the door. And so I wanted to spend a little bit of time kind of showing you what it looks like to take advantage of this segmentation tool and how it then comes together with our marketing suite. What you're able to do inside the back office today, right, is you can create your own custom segment. What I would do in this demo is I'm gonna create a custom segment that looks for all of my customers that have a birthday coming up in the next 30 days. Right, and they're in the top, call it 25th spending percentile when I'm looking at their sales over the last 3 months. You're then able to quickly save that and jump into our marketing tool where you're building your own custom email campaign, right? You'll name it, you'll put a catchy subject line, and then it pulls up our native email builder directly inside of the back office where you're sort of presented with a library of templates, some of which are presented automatically by Dutchie, but your marketing teams have the ability to then go and create those templates as well, and then you can fire off those emails to those customer segments directly in the back office. When I move over to our e-commerce solution, with the personalization engine that we have today, we know that when customers are shopping on our e-commerce menus, they have a very high intent to buy. What we have the opportunity to do is to affect what those individuals are buying. By maximizing solving for those two core constraints of the products that they're most willing to buy at the highest price points possible, right? We're able to make the most of each of those digital interactions. And one of the beautiful things about the personalization engine that we've created today is that you don't need to be logged in to be able to take advantage of it. Once your consumers have clicked just 3 buttons in that e-commerce experience, we have enough context to be able to present and dynamically reorder those items so that we're maximizing for those things in each step of that digital shopping experience. We know that branding and marketing is a critical part of the business, and being able to have that brand recognition throughout the end-to-end experience is something that you need to make sure you're building that brand affinity. We've heard your feedback that the product that we have today with e-commerce hasn't had enough customization built into it. And so we've rolled out a number of features that hopefully I'll show in the video demo here in a few minutes. But custom hex codes, controlling your nav colors, button styling, ordering of your categories, the shapes of the buttons. There are literally millions of different e-commerce experiences that you can create with the customizations that we've rolled out here in our customization center for e-commerce to make sure that your brand gets reinforced throughout that shopping experience. With our new Dutchie direct domain, you can boost your SEO scores and maximize each of those organic search opportunities. And if you're a full stack customer leveraging our point of sale, as you're creating and managing discounts inside of the back office, those discounts are then pushed and changed in the e-commerce experience in real time. We've rolled out a number of new email triggers as well. Our order pickup email reminders have maximized the pickup rate so that you're not leaving as many dollars on the table with customers that aren't coming in to pick up the orders they placed online. And with our new back in stock notifications, your customers are able to subscribe to a notification email, SMS, so on and so forth, so that as soon as you receive inventory for a product, any customer that has shown interest in that in the past automatically gets a notification and is pushed directly into your shopping experience. These emails have a 60% open rate and an almost 20% click-through rate, which is just continuing to drive more retail value with out-of-the-box functionality from our e-commerce solution. And then finally, with our social login feature, one that I'm very excited about, what we've seen is that of the e-commerce sessions that happen today, more than 60% of them are now logged in. And so what that means is that you are building your CRM. You're increasing the amount of quality data that you have about those individual customers, and more of your customers are having highly personalized experiences when they're shopping online. So let's see if this one goes. Guys, I'm gonna push this button again and we'll see if it does anything. But inside of the back office, perfect. What you're able to do is customize in our theming center a number of different pieces about your nav colors, each of the button stylings so that you have a full color picker. You can enter custom hex codes for almost every aspect of that shopping experience. Inside the fonts, we've 3 or 4x the number of fonts that are available to you and re-architected it inside of the technology so that if there's a font that's missing or that you feel like really represents your brand, we can add it now within seconds. And inside of our category page, we've unlocked more functionality so that you can control the styling of your buttons, rounded squares, stacked, rounded edges. You can even control the ordering of those categories inside of your shopping experience. So if vaporizers and concentrates are the cornerstone products for your house brand, you can make sure that those are sitting at the front of your shopping experience and you're driving those clicks even more efficiently. When you get into the actual shopping experience online, what you'll notice is a couple of things. All of those customizations flow through to your e-commerce shopping experience instantly. And then you're hit with this subtle notification that says you can log in for a more personalized experience. You get the expected one-click login with Google, which is just how people log in today. And then you're hit with an updated user experience that responds to your preferences as an individual consumer. We show you the items you purchased before so that you can buy them again easily, effectively putting a floor on the average cart size through e-com, and then showing you relevant recommendations not only on the homepage, but with our new sort by relevance as well on each category page, so that the order of products that you see is different based off who you are, the products you like, and your propensity to spend, just maximizing more of those business outcomes. When those customers then get into the in-store experience, there's a number of features that are bud tender and consumer facing to just bring that experience home once you're actually inside the dispensary. There's a number of insights that we present in the register. One is related to the segmentation. So as you build custom segments in the back office, those segments then show up on your customer profile directly in the register. And so whether you've defined your own logic for a big spender or a frequent shopper or someone that you want to try and engage in a particular way, right, that context is presented right there in their profile alongside key data points like average cart size based off the last X amount of time, recently purchased products, and so on and so forth. And that same personalization engine that exists on e-commerce is funneled into the register. And so all of the context based off of the items that you scrolled past, you clicked into, you added and removed from your cart while you were shopping online before you got into the store is then surfaced directly inside the register. And so if you did take something out of your cart, and we see that average cart size is below the average that you normally purchase, it gives your bud tenders an opportunity to push that same product and drive that cart size in store. Those same recommendations show up directly to your customers through our Dutchie Hub product. And they're presented with a modern checkout experience that you would expect as a consumer today. Your cart builds in real time. As discounts are applied, you see the strike-throughs occurring. As you accrue loyalty points, it's shown in real time to that customer and just continues to reinforce the value of being a loyal customer at your store and being a part of that loyalty and rewards program. Because you're logging in with Google so often now, we also have the ability to maximize those loyalty signups in the actual retail storefront. When customers roll out the Dutchie Hub for the first time, we see 35 to 40% of orders attached to loyalty and net new loyalty signups. It's because we have the email from your Google profile, we have the phone number from your Google profile, and we can pre-populate it right there in the Dutchie Hub experience. Customers hit a one-click sign up button. very easy, very simple, and we see your CRM grow, we see your customer data grow, and the number of customers that you can reach through our marketing product gets even larger. But the last one, and one that I'm personally very excited about, is our new partnership with Plaid, which is exclusive to Dutchie in the space. This is something that works online and in-store, and through the Dutchie Hub, your customers can scan a QR code and get presented with one of the simplest bank linking and bank payment experiences that exists in the country. We know that cashless payments are critical for us. It's how consumers want to pay. They spend more when they don't have to be constrained to the dollars that are in their wallet, but card payments in the cannabis industry are volatile. Being able to pay with a bank payment where there's an explicit rule that allows for cannabis transactions to happen through that mechanism, to bring that into a modern user experience, allows you as a retailer to get the benefits of cashless payments, right, without any of the instability that come with card payments in the cannabis industry. And so on the next screen, I'm going to show you a little bit about how this looks inside the register today. So as your bud tenders are looking inside the swim lanes and clicking into an individual consumer, there's a subtle CTA for customer insights where they can see the segments that apply. They can see basic insights about who they are. When you're viewing the cart, those same insights are then presented right there to the bud tender, including things like your order history. As we roll out our recommendations and upsells, it'll show up right there in that same register view so that your bud tenders have all the information that they need to make the most of each of those customer interactions with the people that are standing in front of them and standing right in front of the register. When it comes to the bank linking experience, there's two things that we wanted to show you. If you have ever linked your bank account with Plaid in the past, then you're a part of the Plaid Remember Me network. That means that you've linked your bank account with Venmo. You've added money to a DraftKings account. If you've never used Plaid in the past, this is the experience you see. You see the confidence of bank logos, a simple user experience where you can find your bank and simply connect it. But if you have used Plaid, which is the overwhelming majority of people in this room and people in this country, then when you log in, you don't need to log into a bank account or do anything other than enter your phone number and hit a one-time passcode. So here is somebody who's part of that Plaid Remember Me network because I have Venmo. I'm presented with a simple experience that says, because I know your phone number and you've used Plaid in the past, I know the bank you've linked before. I'm going to hit you with the one-time passcode on your phone. You're going to enter it in right here in our checkout experience. And the next question you're going to be asked is, do you want to pay with checking or do you want to pay with savings? It's faster than entering a card and a very simple user experience for the overwhelming majority of people in the country. And so this is a sort of abridged version of some of the Dutchie 2.0 features that we have. And we are very excited to continue to innovate in the space and bring technology into the online and in-store experience that just drives outcomes for you as a retailer while also offering that high level of customer service that we've all come to expect. So thank you all for the time.